Hello, my name is Rachel Brickey. I want to talk about the community of retail workers. As college kids, we've all probably had part-time jobs that weren't necessarily our dream jobs. That could be working in retail like me, or it could be working in fast food like a lot of other people do. The community of retail workers is one that is experienced by so many members of our society, and even if you don't necessarily work in the retail community, you definitely experience part of it by being a consumer. Using the factors of unifying sameness that Thomas Dean writes about in our textbook, Writing Community Action, we can explore the qualities that make this group a community and how that community can have effect on the larger population outside of it. Thomas Dean lists on page 126 of Writing in Community Action the factors that can unify a community, and quite a few of them apply to this community. One of the first I think we can all agree on is the factor of problems. We've all heard retail horror stories or experienced them yourselves, in which you're dealing with a coupon lady on a busy Saturday, or you're dealing with an angry customer over something you can't really change. We talk about these problems and share these problems, and through that, we bond as a community and we help each other through it. We hear these stories and we know how to better face them when we feel them, when we experience them ourselves, or we know how to avoid the situations altogether. Another factor that would create a community, as Thomas Dean listed, would be the beliefs and attitudes of retail workers. As a retail worker, myself and others believe in behaving the same way. We believe in being polite and professional at all times. We believe it gets the job done quicker and it's a better experience for everybody. If you get angry, you're definitely not going to help the person who's angry. So we all work and bond over that as well as the problems we face. And this helps, and these all sort of tie in to create a more tightly knit community. The bonds we created when we were solving problems help us teach each other how to act and behave in a better way. And that's why this community has a better system of beliefs and attitudes, and that closely resemble each other. The community of retail is bonded by numerous factors, but can be largely impactful outside of the population of that community and impact the community of consumers that they interact with every day. In an article by writers Carol Runyon, Michael Bowling, Michael Schulman, and Sarah Gallagher, published in the Journal of Adolescent Health, titled Potential for Violence Against Teenage Retail Workers in the United States, we explore some of the factors that can be hard working in retail that you may not think of when you think of just a part-time job. Those issues that were listed in this article include dealing with angry customers, working at night, difficult work schedules, balancing school and work and social life, sexual harassment, and other forms of harassment, both from customers and coworkers, that once again, you might not think of when you just think of a part-time job. It is part-time, it shouldn't be a total investment of your life, but a lot of times you can face problems that can affect you in more ways than you would potentially like from a job like this. When the retail community explores and explains these issues the way the authors in this article have, it can work to provide answers to workers that may be experiencing these issues, both within and outside of the retail community. If someone in a different community or in a different line of work hears about these issues that are being spread forth from the retail community, they may see a way to work at it or fix it in their own community. Once again, retail workers would tell this to each other and hopefully create a tighter community and a better work environment for themselves. One of the biggest things that I think that the retail community can influence on the outside community is how to have better interactions with each other. Certainly people aren't always at their best when they can't get what they want, which is a common problem when we're dealing with retail. But through these stories, we hope that people hear about it and want to be nicer to their cashier or their worker. And through that, create a better consumer experience, both for the workers and the people that are buying. The area of retail workers is a group of people that can be qualified as a community based on the factors that Thomas Dean listed in the article. They can also be a system of problems and bonds that go outside of the community and hopefully create a better impact on the population around it. Thank you.